Make it the same again, straight away to the job. Okay, so it's no different at all when you're using this kind of movement to the job, or this kind of movement to the palm, or this movement to the, we can add on, is a basic counter, the punch coming in, one like this, making the job coming in, and making the palm come directly to his face. Same with this side, here, job coming outside, and palm come to the face like this. Use a lot of this kind of movement. Now, few things you got get you to understand is when you punch coming in, when you hand like this, and then you chop this hand this way. When you do the punch drill, you keep them a lot. You don't let go, because you let go, this hand will come in to elbow you. This why this hand have to be here a lot. Okay, elbow me. I know where they are. Okay, and then I easy for me to bring it up one side and palm to the head there. As you've been practice the punch roll, it's a lot of this movement onto the hand to check the hand so the hand don't come out. So when you're doing this size, the same like this. So outside like this, elbow come out, it's gonna be hard. Okay. So when you're doing the punching, when you're making an attack, like this kind of movement to chop, or like this kind of movement to attack, is the same. Two ways to get you to understand is this side or this side. Tan sao is the same. Okay. When you're working like this, the same. So when you start to practice the movement, you can go like this, and he punch, I can tan. Pack, tan, a lot of time you work together like you do the punch roll. So you go 1, 2 like this, and then you do the same now. The job coming in, okay? But again, 1, 2, hand block, the job coming in, and then follow up. That can be done the same. Now, when you start to practice, it's get used to line, move, hand, okay? So get used to move, hand. This is the idea when you're making an attack on you. So hand, hand like this, okay? Hand, hand. So the position of your hand like you've been practiced onto the basic have to be in line a little bit and further out of the way. Block like this, out of the way, okay? Retreat, you follow, okay? So certainly if you chop, retreat, the hand, you follow this hand. That's the idea of the hand that I talked to you about. When you punch, a lot of time they don't punch and stay the hand there. They go like this. Okay, it's a natural movement for real life. Yeah, because when you're training this kind of movement on the Wing Chun side, you got to understand that you're not going to have another Wing Chun punch and leave the hand out. They will retreat. So while you do that, you need to follow. So when you punch here, here, and then you follow. Okay, this way you follow the hand on here. Then now you can make the contact very easily onto the movement. So when you're training, you need to bear that in mind. But in this kind of thing, to make sure you understand and practice a little bit easier, it gives you the idea first of the basic, like this first, and then punch again, here, like this first, okay? And then punch again, here, like this first. Now from here, many things you're gonna do from here. So for example, I can go like this, I can straight away make an attack, like this, and he block the hand, I undercut, and I follow like this, can be done. That's maybe one movement he able to attack and come in. I can be inside or outside. Because soon you make an attack here, I can be like this straight away to the throat. Anytime the hand is contact to me, I can go outside and come this hand, or I can go inside and go directly to here. As I mentioned before, the elbow cannot not be used if you not get in right close to them. If you are using further away, you got to be able to attacking to the fist, okay? So when he punch, I can attack to the fist like this, okay, like this. A lot of time, I can counter the attack by he punch 1, 2, and I go like this. Now my elbow can be applied, and then I can able to do my elbow. So the elbow, it become easier when I come into do like this kind of movement, okay? And then I follow with my drop coming in. So movement will be work the same way like this. So the line of it, I have follow this hand, become a lot more easier. My hand here, attack coming in, and then my elbow will come. Now, when you're working with the elbow side, the elbow can become so many different ways. The elbow can be used across, okay, straight, up, down. It's many ways you can use an elbow. But to making the elbow work a lot more better, then you go straight in as you do in the elbow drill, okay? As you've been practice the elbow drill like this. Okay, so when you get used to this kind of movement on the elbow drill, then what you do is when you apply them into the line, here is you do the same. Now you got both hand control and elbow the same, okay, onto the body there, or elbow direct to the face, the same. If you punch using this size, the same movement. When you hand like this, cross and elbow, exactly the same way as you coming in. So the elbow can be used any way. Same thing with the elbow. That's why I call the hand replacement. You can use a lot of time. Instead of elbow, you can palm straight away into the face there. That can be done exactly the same way when you come in, directly palm. If you want to use in a job, principle exactly the same, again, straight away to the job, okay? So it's no different at all when you're using this kind of movement to the job, or this kind of movement to the palm, or this movement to the elbow. The principle is no different. The most important thing to understanding is getting the understanding of the puncher well is you understand about manipulation of the person, okay? When you understand this manipulation of the person, when you're punching, you work exactly the same way because you follow the hand very quickly, how to move. And this is what the punch will helping you to respond to this kind of movement, okay? Because sometimes if you punch here, you see I don't want to go right in because you see he have the bill. And that will be direct at my eye, no good. So when he's doing this kind of movement, I will be hip away. So he bill, it's too late. I already come to attack him with this here by using like the gag sound, straight to the throat like this. So a lot of time when you hand like this, don't get into the close to him when you work in the movement. To when you get in there, as the same way as you do in the punch roll. It don't go like this because you get hit to the face right away. Okay, so keeping a distance as you do in the drill, like this, it's become a lot more easier when you use it into the combat. Okay, so when you're understanding all this line, it's become a lot more easier. When you move into attack, I can follow easier. See, I can follow easier, and I'm making my attack a lot more easier on